Hello everyone, I'm Cobra Guru. Welcome back in Motorsport Manager for the second part of my video of the game, with this time an advanced review with my games that I already made a couple races. I will show you more infos about the HQ, the scouting, the creation of parts, the improvements of the performance and the reliability of the parts, and also how works the qualification, what you have to do, etc, etc. I will make a little bit on the sponsors. You have two different types of sponsor: fixed payment sponsor and race bonus sponsor. It's the one that appears there. You see that I have selected the quality of sponsor available depend on the appeal level. The appeal level is the marketability of the driver and also the quality of the team, the level of the HQ, the level of the staff, etc, etc. So I have two slots available. Here, how it works. For now I get only one offer. If I'm waiting a couple days, I will be able to get a second or a third one. This one will last 8 races and I receive 500,000 euro total. So not interesting. This one lasts 6 races. He gave me 200,000 upfront and I am receiving 200,000 every race. This one was last 2 races and he gave me 1 million. So I took it, even if he gave me nothing per race. Here, I won't take them, I will say it directly, because the target position is second. Of course, second with 700,000, it's much. Plus, a home race bonus. If I'm finishing second on the Russia track, I will earn 3.2, so 4 million around. So these things also is interesting, but one big issue: if you have sponsors at the end of the year, you kept them the next year. The system is made that if you finish first in the European race series, you receive the proposition to switch and go on the second level, which is the Asian series. If you accept, why do you keep the same sponsors? This is a problem, they forgot to deal with that. So I will show you now how is working the practice day. So first of all, you have 2 cars, but you have 3 drivers, and you can select the reserve driver in order to give him to increase his driving skills, and for example this time he has a better feedback than my normal driver. Then we check the first time the setup, the settings. The session is 12 minutes, so it won't be easy at all. You have the track. We need little bit of top speed. Okay. And the tire, it's raining. It will be wet in 3 minutes. Second setup. For now I will do the same. So at this point, pressing continue, you have 2 solutions: either instant result or take practice. I always take the practice, I always play the practice, not the qualification in the higher series. And the first things I do, I immediately press space to block the chronometer, because it's going faster. You have 12 minutes, but it's not real minutes. So we send out. In the European series we don't have the qualification, so we have already immediately the race stream. So I select maximum And now I can put like this. This is my tips. It's the way I'm doing it. Because you need to do a maximum lap in 12 minutes. Because here you have the bar of knowledge. The higher your driver is, the quickest he will fill the knowledge bar. And you will start to receive messages saying if the handling is okay, if the downforce is okay, if the gear ratio is okay, etc, etc. And here you've got the bar, you see, intermediate tires, race trim. But it's wet, so I will be obliged I will be obliged to pit directly and select the wet tire. Handling is feeling superb. So, immediately. You see, the first things, we already have an optimum balance. So the handling is good, but the rest is not. The more tour, the more laps he will make, the more he will give you feedback. Tire, wet. You see, for her, the handling is excellent. She has a higher optimum balance, but need more speed. I will do like this. You have to work to search a little bit at the beginning. So they are switching my work. That's why it takes more or less time. You see, the chronometer is going faster. In the European Series, there is no qualification. I already said it. So you have to focus on the race. But in the intermediate series, there is qualification. So what I do, I send one driver on setting the car for the qualification and one driver for the race, for the knowledge. Yeah, I know that the handling is perfect. The downforce got a bit worse. Okay, and now the wet tire are not good. Okay, so on him I am totally wrong. So we note how we were. We click back, so I believe I will do like this. Okay, we'll see. It's not easy, but it's really important for the race. And you don't have much time, 12 minutes is short. She's always saying about handling, but I want to check the rest. Oh, fastest sector. Yeah, of course, everyone is in intermediate or wet, and we have got soft tire. You see, 12 minutes is already done. It's really short. The only issue, we don't have the result. She's still giving me information. She wants more acceleration, yeah, of course. But we don't have the result. We'll have the result only when we start the race. That's the issue. Look at that. Look at these things. This is the problem of the game, often. Blocked. There are plenty of problems. Once again, They have to work a lot on the game. They have to work a lot to improve the game. Yeah, you see the result of it. We don't have the result of the settings. It's only when we start the race that we have it. 77%. I am not at a good point. And her 83. So I have 1 percentage comparison, but I still have work to do. And it also it works also with the race mechanic. If you have a good race mechanic, he will give you all immediately good infos. If you have a bad race mechanic, the mechanic recommendation will be very large. When we are arriving at the race after the qualification, we earn an amount of knowledge depending the way you have done your qualification. Sorry, not the qualification, the practice. In European series there is no qualification. The grid is made corresponding to the driver championship. The first driver championship will start 20th, etc, etc. Always like this. So you see that I have done enough to get super soft tire rank 1, which give me a performance increase of 5%. 5% also for race, and for my second driver, her mechanic has bonuses light-footed on intermediate tires that I could select, but it will be it's not plain water. So then the setup, like you can see, you can change the setup even at the just before the race, but this was my setup. So speed balance great, handling excellent, downforce good. You will have to manage the front and rear wing angle, the tire pressure, the tire camber, the gear ratio, suspension stiffness. It's taking a little bit of time, but after a couple races, after a couple seasons, you will be able to accurately help the driver to find the good or great each time. You can change the tire and the fuel option. And then when you have checked everything, you select directly the driver strategy at the start of the race. All pilot, all driver always start red. So we do the same. So like I said previously, the game don't have the license. So it's Grand Prix des Ardennes, not Spa-Francorchamps, and the track looks like Spa-Francorchamps, but it's not Spa-Francorchamps. It's a little bit also an issue, but probably that in the future things will change. And it's starting, she's losing place. It's always the same. Look at the AI also, look at that. The way it's managed, it's not perfect. This race it will be difficult to be in the objective. The objective is not the, how can I say that? The sponsor objective, it's just for the bonus, for the money. If your car is not made to be able to finish 10th, it won't finish 10th. You see, I was about to overtake the 9th, and the game makes me lose one place. It's really surprising, really strange. Safety car, someone crashed. Each time there is a yellow flag, change tire. Because there is something also. There is only one spot, one pit. So if your two drivers are following each other, The second will wait. It's something that I've noticed and that has happened to me several times. You see, he hasn't pit. I don't know why. Now I will lose time. What the hell? The game is broken or what? He don't pit. Why? Oh, Jesus. In European series there is a safety car. In other series there is a virtual safety car. And you will have people will ask you if you want to vote to get it or not. Well, they have implemented good things, but some are bad. So you notice that there is messages out of fuel, or people that got mechanical failure. The same. I'm trying to get on the podium, but wow. I won't do it. I won't do it. You see, she just doesn't go. She's yes! Wow. Immediately after passing the finish line, you will go automatically on blue. Wow, that was intense. And my second driver, sorry, is on the last. Everything depends the way you set the car in the practice. So Garuda is the best team, so it's logic that he win. And we'll have the podium. Oof, no rules broken. So people will score point for the fastest lap bonus. Okay, I thought that there was a point for the pole position also. Maybe it's not on this, and she's here. And I want to show you something. This is the team report. So after each race, you will have several information. The changes of the driver, if he progress or not, like you see, he finished 15, he lose relationship with the mechanic, which is a new one because I've just hired him. She won very slow in comparison. He's older and he won more, but look at his level, he's bad. But there are some things that I don't understand. He has a better marketability than her because he is 29, she is 18. But he's not a good driver. Well, it was my second video of Motorsport Manager, an advanced review with qualification and race. Just before ending, okay, I have signed a new driver that I will replace this one. You see, he's a 3.5 star, so much better. But before, here you have the scouting area, where you will be able to send your scout to check drivers. Designer and race mechanics are already open and you don't have to scout them. You scout only the drivers. And it helps you to choose new ones. And also, it helps you to change the designer and the race mechanic to improve your team. Because the most important is to improve your team, but with limits of money. Don't spend what you don't have. You see, Danny White, I've brought him recently. He's here only for 6 weeks. This one was here for longer, and she's here also for long, but she's low, so she won't be able to give me better good parts. So what I will do, I will sign him instead of the reserve one. It will cost me something because I am firing him. So I have mail. Great to join you, etc, etc. And soon I will bring him in first position. He has 6 months left. I won't break his contract because it would cost me a lot. So I'm just waiting, and next season I will have my 2 drivers, and at the same time I will keep scouting. You see plenty of kids, because it's the most important that you have to scout all the young to be able to grab one for the future. I'm designing a new part. You see that I have already some blue ones. So how it works? You design a green one that open the blue one. Then you design a new one that will have green and blue. That will open the purple one. Then you make a new part, green, blue, purple, one of each. That will open the next one, etc, etc. And it's working like this. And it costs very much. So it's something that you have to do very carefully. Do not also add stats that will break the rules. And you can see I need to work on the improvement parts because I have some parts very interesting but very low reliability. So working with the improve section, I will improve the reliability to 100% and I will increase the performances. Like you can see, this one is 133 out of 149, but this one is already down, 174, 174. Here I need to work on the performance also. Here I can have 170 max. Here 210 max, etc, etc. So the game is interesting. There is a lack of something here. No. Here is the full team. You have the chairman, you, the driver and the engineers, and no one is giving you advice. Like, if for example in my advanced game I have a young here of 19 years old, which is very talented. No one told me you should put it on, he advanced enough, you should bring it to main driver. No, there is not this advice that you can find in other management game from SEGA. It's the first one, and I hope that they will sell it enough in order to make another one, not every year, please, with a license, with more category, and with more content. Thank you all for watching this second video. Have fun, play a lot, take care of you, and see you soon. Bye bye.